Let's head up north into the Fort Collins area. That is where 7 News Now reporter Lindsey Sablan joins us. Lindsey, you too have shed the jacket. We're starting to see some sun on your face.
Yeah, you know, it's really good news. I cannot tell you what the difference in tensions were just about 3-4 hours ago. Like you guys mentioned, it is blue skies. The sun is actually shining down. And if Major can just go ahead and pan down for me for a second, actually, Major. Look at this. The water line peaking at 10 o'clock this morning from the Poudre River. Now heading back down. So for now, very, very good news here. There are still all of the bridges that that the Poudre River runs underneath, like the one here on North College where we are standing, are still blocked, excluding Harmony. So you are still going to be dealing with a lot of road issues. And that's because emergency vehicles are trying to go ahead and respond where they need to be. The sheriff telling us earlier this morning that rescue is what they are trying to deal with right now. And you can see why. While we're talking about sun and the water receding, we still are dealing with this surging at Poudre River. If we can go over to the left a little bit, there's this pedestrian tunnel, which I actually go under all the time. I run underneath. The clearance on that is 7 foot, just to give you guys an idea of just how high the Poudre River is at this point. Now, again, we're talking about good news for now. I've seen about 3 helicopters circling the area here. I did see that Larimer tweeted a little bit earlier that they had the National Guard rescue 3 people and a dog on County Road 47. So that is some good news, but there still are a lot of people in Estes Park, in Big Thompson Canyon, and in Poudre Canyon who are stranded there. And I want you to listen to what the sheriff had to say about just how many people are out there and what they are dealing with right now.
We have no estimate of the numbers. It's when we're able to get those kind of aircraft you saw fly over, we're going to get some kind of an idea. I suspect this is likely going to be house by house. The communications, as far as we know, there's no phone lines to any of those areas.
And since him talking about that, we did see, like I mentioned, 3 helicopters fly over, and they tweeted in the last 20 minutes, hey, we have people in the sky right now. We may have more updates this afternoon and into the evening. There are a couple of notes for people who are still stranded, because we are still dealing with a lot of evacuations, especially if you head a little bit north of where I am now into the LaPorte area, where I'm hearing there's a lot of flooding. What we need to tell people, first of all, the United Way 211 number, the 211 number, that is not working here. So if you need to call that, it's 866-760-6489. The other thing I want to make a note to you guys is that Larimer County Humane Society says at this point they just do not have any more room for animals. So they're asking people, if you are evacuated, try to find a shelter for your animal, either a friend's house, family member's house, maybe the vet's house. Other thing I want to mention, which is good news, is they said that Horsetooth Reservoir is only about 60% full. So a lot of people who have been mingling around, if you can see all the people up here who have some interest in what's going on, they're wondering, oh my goodness, where is this water going to go? There's still a lot of water that can be put towards Horsetooth Reservoir, but again, we are just dealing with so much here in the Poudre River. So we'll continue to monitor this. Larimer County Sheriffs are going to be giving us another update in just about 2 hours. We're going to stay here for a little while and then head back over to their office and see what they have to say. Guys?
Lindsey, thank you very much. It is nice to hear that those helicopters are up. I bet